Howdy, folks, and welcome to episode 173. Something new is coming. Um, and that is correct. Something new is coming. As y'all have probably guessed. And if y'all have already signed up for the Wiley Games email group thing, you'll have already received this notification. But we're going to go ahead and share it right now. And that is Wiley Games pre order sale. Save 10% through September 13th with promo code STEAM, STEAM. Coming to tabletop near you this November, it is Fistful of Lead. Glorious Adventures in the Age of Steam. A quick and easy set of wargaming rules for skirmishes and battles in a time that never was. So this is Fistful of Lead Steampunk, Victorian era, and it is a full set of rules. So if you, by some chance, don't already have any of the Fistful of Lead books, but you really dig Victorian Steam sci-fi, then this is going to be the one to go to. It is a complete rule set. You don't have to have any other book. You don't need core. You don't have bigger battles. This will do it for you because it is going to have the core rules. It's going to have the bigger battles rules. It's going to have land rules, and it's going to have flying battleships rules. So definitely going to be fun and exciting. Jay is working on getting everything wrapped up right now. It is going to be coming out in November. So we're towards the end of August. We're 2/3 of the way through August. We're 10 days away from the end of August. Good Lord, where did the time go? So we've got all of September, all of October, and then sometime in November is when it's going to come out. So we got about probably 2.5, 3 months. So for it to hit the shelves, so to speak. But it's going to be, as you can see here, it's $20 for the downloadable PDF, $20 for the cards. You can get a $60 bundle, which is the 54 for $54 with a discount code STEAM, and that's going to get you the hard copy and the cards for that one low price of $54. So going to be pretty good. It's going to be a big book. It's 140 pages. To give you an idea, the Galactic Heroes book, soft bound Galactic Heroes book is only 89 pages. The hardbound special edition Galactic Heroes is about 135. So yeah, you're looking at the Glorious Adventures book. It's gonna be soft cover. It's not gonna be a hardback like this. It's gonna be a soft cover, but it is gonna be about this big, this many pages. So that's going to be pretty massive tome, if you will. I I'm excited for it. I know McMurray is excited for it. To give you a better idea, let's see. The 3 volumes of the fantasy that's 50. This one is 40, just over 40. And so 45. So yeah, it's going to be close to that big. So for only $40, guys, that's a steal. And you can get the 10% discount when you use the code STEAM, STEAM. So yeah, go get it. It's gonna be great. It's all so that's gonna be amazing when it comes out. I know McMurray said he's already got it pre-ordered. I'm gonna get it pre-ordered as soon as I get my next paycheck. So it's gonna be, we'll be ready to go with it. Let's go ahead and check. I'm gonna close this out, and we're going to go check to see what everybody is saying in the text messaging here. Walkabout Games came in just before the show started, or about an hour before the show started. Says, "Am I off to Mars for the Queen?" Yes, Chris Long, you are. You are off to Mars for the Queen. Something new? A child? A grandchild? No, but my second oldest grandson is getting married in June of 2026. So I would assume a great grandchild not too long after that, 9 or 10 months at least, I would hope. Tolmicus says, knowledge may be power, but you still can't burn it in an engine. There you go. Gamers with Coffee. Ashley is in the house. She says, hey guys, how you doing, Ashley? Telemachus gives a points up saying hi. Back at you. Says, you haven't let Greg use your money again, have you? Not unless he chips in for at least 10%, which for GW is about $1,000. Yeah, very true. Nordric Maelstrom is in the house. Hello, everyone. How you doing, Nord? Contact. I believe you're talking about Contact as in starting of a propeller-driven engine. But Nordic does say good movie. Mutt says, hey, Dorks. How you doing, Dork? Though if you're talking science fiction, a really good movie, give Interstellar a shot. I prefer Luddites in space. Richard Keenan says, hello. How you doing, Richard? Thanks for joining us. Nord comes in with I prefer Zero Gravity and Bountiful Tracks for land and space. Walkabout Games in the house. Hey, how you doing, Chris? Glad you could make it. I have red jacket and white pith helmet ready. There you go. Outstanding. You have to go fight off the Green Menace, as it were. Space 1899 and all that good stuff. I'm Andrew Mike says, greetings, everyone. How you doing, Mike? Everybody's saying hi, hello, hi, hey. Percy, welcome. Glad to see you. Hey. That is what's in my backyard right now. I mowed the yard yesterday. It hadn't been mowed in about 10 days. And with all the rain we have gotten here in West Central Illinois, going 10 days without mowing is a mistake. Hell, going a week without mowing is a mistake at this point. I think so as not to get mounds of grass clippings shot out of the ejector chute, as it were. I think maybe 4 days right now. It's crazy. I'm broke. Somebody lend me some cash. Charles, you have no idea. 25% daily compounding interest. How much you need? There you go, Charles. He's got you taken care of. Sorry, Chuck, I can't do that. I have my funds saved for the GMT sale and the VUCA Poland 1939 game. That sounds exciting. $25,000 for my roof and $5,000 for games. McMurray, how you doing, sir?
What's going on? Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. That's okay. I did make the announcement for Fistful of Lead, the Adventures in Age. Told everybody to go get the order taken care of with the 10% discount. Did you see where it was going to be 140 pages?
I did.
That's the same thickness as the combo book of the 3 Might and Magic mages or Might and Melee mages and magic and what is it?
Monsters and Mazes.
Mazes, yeah. Those were roughly right around 140, 150 pages combined. The hardback version of Galactic Heroes Special Edition is 150 pages. So it is softback, but 140 pages for $40, you can't beat it with a stick.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Especially the full color print book.
Yeah, and on top of that, it's just going to be chock full of amazing stuff. It is a full standalone book. You don't need any of the other stuff. And I already said this to everybody, so I'm reiterating. But reiteration is good, so we can get your take on it. It's also going to have bigger battles in it, from my understanding.
It is. I was about to say it's a full compendium book, like what Todd and I were working on for the longest time there with World War II until Todd kind of got out of miniatures, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We can, again, the work is all there. Ultimately, it probably is just close to needing formatting and proofing. It's far from done, but a lot of the work is done. The idea was to put in bigger battles and Fistful of Lead. With World War II, we weren't going to mix like starfighters in,
right,
like Jay was doing for this upcoming release, which is going to be badass. But again, getting all that stuff in one book is beefy, especially when it's something like, Victorian sci-fi, where there's a lot of existing material out there that you kind of want to cover. You don't really just want to say, okay, here's Victorian sci-fi, go, whatever, bye. That's not good. That's boring as shit.
Exactly. I told them that one of the things that you and I are pretty excited about is not only is it Victorian sci-fi, which is cool as shit because you got the steam-powered stompy robots and the silly ass key cranked gearbox tanks and all that crazy stuff, but you got flying battleships.
You do. You have airships, which are fantastic. Like you've got all the majesty of obnoxious and they are like castles in the sky style airships, not Space 1889 style airships. So you've got all of the armor, all of the big guns that you want. Think Imperial Skies. I guess. What did I just say? That wasn't the right answer.
Castles in the Sky.
Yeah, Castles in the Sky is a different rule set. Think Imperial Skies, Aeronef type stuff, not...
think Leviathans.
Yeah, exactly. Not necessarily Frank Chadwick, which, whatever. I like Mr. Chadwick, but...
I mean, you can do that also.
Damn, that shit's cool. Yeah, big airships are pretty awesome. Personally, like... one of the hallmarks of Frank Chadwick stuff is that the ships are more mission-oriented, like a pirate ship sort of thing.
Right.
Where the idea isn't necessarily to World War I, ironclad battleship batter each other to death. They are raiding and exploration vessels for the most part, which lends them a whole lot better to games where you're not actively trying to shoot the piss out of the ships themselves. Mainly because liftwood is just so damn valuable. But yeah, So
I'll be able to, I'll be able to put these on the table.
What are those? I can't see
my Leviathan's battleships.
Oh yeah. So if you have that Kickstarter coming due from the most recent Kickstarter from Catalyst Games for all the models,
get
after it. If you've got Aeronef models from Brigade Games, get after it. If either of those two look remotely interesting, get after it. If you bought Castles in the Sky hoping for a playable game, buy Glorious Adventures in the Age of Steam, because it is the game that you can play. Specifically, exactly. John Mollison, Joy of Wargaming, if you're watching, buddy, you can actually play this, unlike Castles in the Sky, which you unfortunately found out was not the most playable of games.
Unfortunately. But
yeah, if you got stuff for that, get some. If you've got what is it? Irregular has some airship like models of that style, which is super cool. I didn't know that until somebody pointed it out to me. I love Irregular Miniatures. I just had no idea that they had this style of airship. Am I obnoxiously excited now that I do? Yep.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome, to say the least. I mean, in the end, it's just another example of holy shit, look at all the stuff you can use this for. And that's made even more extreme by the fact that Jay said, I'm going to make this usable for everything Victorian sci-fi that you want to play.
Yep.
We're finally it's going to be a whole lot easier than adapting Horse and Musket 2 and Reloaded 2, as well as Might and Melee to do, dinosaur hunts, because all of your weird, wacky Victorian sci-fi weaponry and everything else will be right here. I'm hoping
I'm sure he'll have stuff like the Tesla gun in there, and
I'm hoping he's got Thomas Swift's electronic rifle and just everything. I know that of the Isle of Dr. Moreau type stuff will be making an appearance, because that Terror Island is something that he and Steve absolutely adore. So you better believe that'll be coming out strong and swinging, which is really awesome, because that's always super duper cool to see.
Hey, McMurray.
Yeah.
Guess you joined us.
Mr. Wiley himself.
No. Mr. Mudd.
Mr. Mudd. Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
Not as cool, but I'll take him, man. It's a long time no see, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, I got some time, so yeah, the kids are here, so won't be screaming.
I'm still saying, a little bit of bourbon in the milk bottle doesn't hurt nobody.
All right, I'm just going to go ahead and encourage everybody to not feed your toddlers alcohol, but that's okay.
Okay.
Murray is currently the voice of reason.
Okay, a little bit of drill. How's that?
I don't know. Let's just not drug our grandkids, eh? But anyway, no, it's Brian. Are you excited for Glorious Adventures in the Age of Steam?
I just pre-ordered it just about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, about to say, silly question. I know that you are, but yeah. I am having a ball just getting excited for it and getting pumped and having, ideas running around, right? So I got some of the guys going to be painting up for Brian's paint challenge in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Oh, God, that's like a week, barely over a week away, isn't it, Brian?
10 days, man.
I've got
Starts September 1st, right?
Yep. I've got a whole bunch of German, I call them Zeppelin troopers. They look like they would be right at home in the, what was the thingy? Is that Iron Skies, where there's like Nazis on the moon and they have airships and shit?
Yeah. Yeah, Iron Skies, yeah.
It looks like they'd be right at home there. They're kind of that weird like World War I, World War II aesthetic, but then they also have like gas masks on or rebreather looking things. So it's, I don't know. I'm psyched to mess around with them, to get them onto a table. I have the old So one of the places that makes pretty good MDF Space 1889 airships is called Crossover Miniatures. And at one point in time, they made a great big Zeppelin interior. I don't know if anyone on here is familiar with it. It was a Kickstarter that then I think they got not quite enough funding, so they made it for the backers, and then it's like gone, right? But holy shit, is it cool! And Tim backed it back in the day, and then I got his unassembled Zeppelin. I think that may have to try and make an appearance. It is
become unassembled.
It is a monstrous model, Chris. When I say it is a monstrous model, I'm not. There is no sarcasm or exaggeration or anything like that. It is fucking beyond colossal.
Outstanding.
It is. I mean, when it's completed, it's like well over 4 feet long.
Nice.
And like the box I have it in is about 35 pounds, I think, of MDF.
Good Lord, man.
No, it's insanity. Like he's like, okay, there it is, and I was like, all right, sweet, can you hand it to me? He's like, no, my leg is still not good, and I was like, what? And then I picked it up and I realized what the hell he was talking about. It is an insane amount of MDF miniature, just beef. So I don't know if that will probably not make it for the release, to be honest with you. But it certainly might feature in the next few years. I think for the release, I was looking at maybe ordering some more stuff from Ironclad. Boy, howdy, it would sure be nice to get the stuff that I ordered from Eureka like 2.5 years ago, Walt, if you're listening. But that got, gone somewhere in the maelstrom, and then you basically told me to kick fucking rocks. So thanks, Eureka USA. You're the best.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but that's why you have insurance, or you just understand that, or why you buy insurance for your shipped packages, or why you just understand that sometimes you might have to replace a package.
Yeah, it just happens, man.
It's part of a thing. But anyways, long story short, I've got a good amount of Victorian sci-fi stuff, and I'm looking forward to doing more. I was thinking about picking up a heliograph figure.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty Victorian sci-fi looking, to be honest with you. I think it might be just about perfect for that kind of hard Victorian sci-fi that I enjoy, right? The H.G. Wells kind of stuff.
Right, yeah.
Where it's real. It's like if low fantasy had a sci-fi setting, right? Yeah, big fan of that. And heliographs are kind of right up that angle of, well, what if, like, everything that everybody thought a heliograph would finally be able to do was actually able to be achieved. And maybe that could fit under Victorian sci-fi. But anyhow, yeah. Brian? What are you looking at, buddy? What are you messing with? Are you still playing with your goof toys?
The goof toys.
Yeah. What are you painting right now?
No, I'm actually building dungeon walls right now.
Oh, okay. Did you 3D print them?
Yeah. No. I'm making them myself with styrofoam board and all that stuff.
You are scratch building dungeon walls.
Scratch building. Yeah, for the 15 millimeter stuff. Yeah, because I want to try out. I have not got to I'm so far behind with this full lead stuff. But I'd like to try the dungeon deck out and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Are you building them like, how are you built? Are they modular? Are you making one great big dungeon that doesn't change, or what?
Right now I'm doing like 5-inch length walls out of poster board, and I'm taking the paper off, so then I can use a pencil and etch in the walls and stuff.
Hell yeah.
On both sides and all that, and then I'll cut them in different sizes, and then
there you go.
I figure out what to do with doors and all that. But they don't stand up too well because it's pretty light, so I was going to use little cereal boxes.
Like tabs on the bottom?
Yeah, for bases or whatever. And, I think I showed you guys this because I did this a long time ago. If I get cut off, because for some reason my internet's
screwy.
Yeah. But yeah. Home Depot, did all that. Made 1-inch squares in there, so I don't have to use a measuring. I know they're 1 inch.
Yeah. That looks good,
you're talking
man.
about your base or your table that's all 1 inch?
Yeah, and then put little walls here and rooms and all that stuff. So yeah, and this will be strictly for 15 mil. 2x2 is perfect, I think, for 15 mil.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's perfect for 28s also, to be honest with you. I mean, I've been playing a ton of, anything that's skirmish usually works ridiculously well at that point. All right, let's see here.
Yeah. I'm not going to get up and do a show and tell. I'll just make a video on it. But I finished a whole bunch more 15 mil sci-fi wasteland stuff. I don't know what it is. I got into 15 mil all of a sudden.
It's 15 mil is a good scale to work in, man.
Like, you don't have to apologize or act like it's weird, man. Both Chris and I love 15 mil.
Yeah, Nordic, that's Geronimo. The only Apache, the only ones that didn't surrender. Oh, they fought to the death.
So
yeah, you see. Then there's Tombstone right in the back there.
There you go.
And everyone, I just learned this. Did you know when Val Kilmer or whatever, and he said, "I'm your Huckleberry"? He actually said, "I'm your Hucklebearer."
I think the script said Hucklebearer. I'm pretty sure Old Boy still said Huckleberry, but yeah.
Yeah, because you guys know what Huckleberry is, Palm Bear,
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I was just sitting there. Oh my gosh, so and then the best actor of all time died. My favorite.
Val Kilmer.
No, Clint Eastwood, man.
No, Clint Eastwood.
So no,
I'm kidding.
My dad looked like him.
Kilmer. Todd named his car after Val Kilmer.
He did.
Nah, my dad, when he was younger, growing up, Clint Eastwood and him could have been brothers. They looked so much alike.
Oh, nice.
Then he came out, I just love all the Westerners. They're Italian Westerns. They're still great.
So,
no, I'm not doing 2mm truck. Sorry.
Dog, I do 2mm truck. You keep doing your 2mm, Charles. It's badass. You don't have to tell me that. I know it.
So I got
to.
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
So I've got a buddy that I found out he and his wife have an online store that sells T-shirts and other things with a sloth, a cartoonish sloth character that's done up in all these different types of looks. I'm going to go ahead and share it. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because anything you buy from their online store, the proceeds go to a sloth sanctuary in Costa Rica.
Sloth.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I think we lost him.
I'm
what?
Just kidding.
We didn't hear what you said.
I said, do sloths more calm or what? And then I said I was kidding.
Yeah. So these are the sloths, different sloths you can get on T-shirts, cups, mugs, whatnot. I thought it was just cool. I told him I'd mention it on the show. This is the link to the website where you can buy if you're down. If not, that's cool too. But you got a pirate sloth and a fistful of lead sloth and a night sloth and
they have a fistful of.
What's that? A fistful of dollars sloth. You're breaking up real bad, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's choppy, very, very choppy. know if it's me or not.
Nah, it's him.
Because I'm watching on the stream. I'm on the StreamYard, obviously watching, and the video's all choppy. What's going on?
Well, the video being choppy could be me.
Oh,
Did you fistful of lead slot?
Fistful of dollars. He's got a cowboy hat, a 6-shooter, and the poncho, and spurs on his boots.
Nice.
So, and like I said, a pirate sloth, Robin Hood sloth, a flash sloth, a ninja sloth. Yeah. Nord wants to know if you're dragging a corpse through the woods, McMurray.
Not currently. I'm bringing out back, but that means that the Wi-Fi obviously is fairly stretched.
Yeah. So yeah, if y'all do anything with it, great. If not, you know what? I just told them that I'd mention it on the show. Not that I have a whole lot of viewers, but you guys are pretty dedicated, and you might see fit to partake. Yeah, lazy sloth. No, because sloths aren't lazy; they're just slow. A lazy sloth would just be, I guess, dead.
Guess you could say like a sea cucumber isn't lazy either. They just don't do much.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, sloths aren't lazy. They're just really slow. So there you go. But yeah, like I said, all the proceeds, if you do buy something from him, all the proceeds go to a sloth sanctuary down in Costa Rica. So I thought that was pretty cool.
What do they worship at this?
Nice. Then, of course, just a quick little plug for our other sponsor, if you will, and that's Geek Gaming USA. That's where you can get your base ready modeling material to make your models look better. As I've said many times before, your crappy models look good, your good models look great, and your great models look fucking amazing. So go get the stuff at, what is it? It's still $8, $9 a bag?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah. Still only $8 or $9 a bag, and it will last you literally forever. I mean, it's
run out.
I mean, we watched McMurray do 205 base 205 miniatures with his stuff, and he still has scads of the stuff left.
That is true. You did watch me do that live a year or so ago.
So, and he probably still has that batch of stuff. So yeah, it'll last you a long time. Yeah, it's $9. Yeah, you could probably make the stuff for yourself, but you're going to spend more on it, and you're never going to get rid of what you do make. So there you go. Hizzy Cat's in the house. How you doing, Hiss? Charles, does anyone here know of a gaming author, David Heading? I've not heard of a David Heading before.
He's a fan. I'm sure Brian is familiar with David Eddings.
No, not David Eddings. David Heading.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, no, I know exactly. I know who David Eddings is. David Eddings wrote two of my favorite series of fantasy novels. Much more readable than Tolkien. That's for damn sure. Historical Board Gaming is still having a matching funds with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. For every $1 you donate, you get a 1-for-1 store credit. Oh, that's cool. Nordic Maelstrom says, Hissy, my cat has been going batshit all evening. He's been running around like a shot. Well, that's cats. That's in general.
Chris, who was doing
historical board gaming? Henry Mike is saying it. Historical
Mike,
board gaming is still having matching funds with St. Jude. Do you have a link for that or something?
Very much like to do that, but I'm nowhere near my computer right now.
No. I'm asking Mike. I'm asking Mike for the link, not you.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. But yes, that is something I would very much like to do, but that I would also very much have a minute to do. A minute that I don't currently have.
Nord says his cats had crazy eyes. I think he got into some catnip. Dude, don't ever let your cats get into catnip, man. That'll take you down a path that you can't get off of. Oh yeah, his scratch pad has catnip in it. Yeah, big mistake. Big mistake. They get wound up tighter than a $2 drum. No limit. I donated $101. One dude did $500. Nice. So yeah, Mike, do you have a link for historical board, or can I just look that up? Historical board gaming.
Is that the place that does all the like fight stands and shit for Axis and Allies, Mike?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I just brought it up, and apparently I've been here before because it did not take me to their homepage. It took me to a page that apparently I had gone to previously. Why did I come here?
The steel fights that I use for a 1/600, that's where I got those.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they do decals.
Yes.
They do decals.
Decals, yeah.
As the British would say. Yeah. Oh, wait a second here. Hold on. Donate and receive HBG store credit. Donate $50, receive $50 in store credit. Dude, that's some amazing stuff right there. That's good work.
It's pretty stand-up business.
Yeah. That's good business. Lots of 172nd minis in the shop and the 135th scale also. Dory says the cat was speeding around him while I was cooking dinner, then he stopped it to meow at me, and I told him if he keeps flying around, I'm assessing him a fine for speeding. You can always lock him into the bathroom because he talked back to you. I know police officers that don't particularly like getting talked back to, and they will take it upon themselves to escalate things. I'm not saying McMurray does that because he would.
Yeah,
he's not like that. But
if you lock people in bathrooms because the cats are meowing?
No. Yes, exactly. No. You pull them over, they get mouthy with you, you find a reason to take them to jail.
Nah.
I have to admit, I was profiled.
What did you say, Brian? You got profiled?
Yeah. Until he found out that I spoke English.
Yeah.
I think you got out for the Taco Bell Chihuahua, Brian, and then here you just got caught
up. That was a while back when Arizona Joe Island passed that $10,000 fine if you had illegals working with you and all that stuff. You had a right to just pull you over. Well, I did a wide turn after everyone else did wide turns, but I was the last one to do it. So.
Profile, Brian. You're one of the seen in my entire life. Like, you got to riddle me that one, because that one's confusing.
No, if I bet this was when he was still full time mowing yards and was out in the sun 24/7, and was probably
that's still pretty dang dark.
Yeah,
you're still white as shit. Like, yeah, you're tan, but you are blatantly a white guy, Brian.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can assure
Really?
you, my dad. I've seen pictures of my dad when he was growing up, living down in the valley down in South Texas, running around in the summertime. Yeah, he got dark, like not just tan dark. He got swarthy, as it were. So I can understand why Mutt would have got pulled over and asked for his green card. Well, I guess you were in your pickup that was all beat up and
had the pickup and the trailer.
Yep.
Can't profile.
All I was missing was the Tijuana music.
And the dog in the back that goes like this. Yeah, Percy says you got profiled as a middle-aged diabetic male. Oh, funny stuff. So, McMurray, what have you been working on?
All kinds of stuff. Mainly prepping things for Brian's challenge, then realizing that I can't really do ships for Brian's challenge. So then backing off of that, I think I'm going to go for, I've got 20 something of those Germans I was talking about. What?
Aren't the ships like some kind of size in millimeters or what?
No, the ones I was looking at are 1/6000.
Oh.
So I might just paint them up, or I might just do them, print them, and then keep them as a palette cleanser, for lack of a better term. But I have those Germans that I was just telling you guys about, and then I also have some like zombie/ghost pirates that I was going to do for Jay Wiley's October Halloween event that he hosts. So that should be pretty fun.
Which, unfortunately,
I know that those guys enjoy their... What's up?
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it to.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, well, my brother Jay decided that's the weekend he was going to have his National Guard retirement soiree.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's right.
Kind of have to be there for that. But I am looking to head over there that first weekend of September 7th.
Oh, okay. Is that Jay's like full blown party, or is that when he's just gaming?
He's just got some people going over for coming over for gaming. It's just a gaming day on September 7th.
No, I'm talking about Jay's retirement. Is that like his full blown retirement, or is he just playing games?
It's going to be it's a full blown retirement weekend. I think he officially retires the week before that, either the week before or the week after at drill, and then the weekend he chose was the weekend. Well, it's not going to be the weekend before because that's something else he's got to do. Anyway, no, that's the weekend he chose to have people come together to do gaming, and we're going to have he's going to have his party with food and whatnot.
I was about to say, Everybody gaming. Why wouldn't you combine the two things? But whatever. Who knows?
Yeah. So, no, I've already been tasked with smoking some pork shoulder and some brisket for it. So, what are you gonna do, right? Anywho, but definitely going to be there for Tacticon. I've got to coming hopefully in September. Tacticon.
Oh,
the new game convention in Kansas City.
All right.
It's the 10th, 9th and 10th of November, the weekend of Veterans Day. And in September, I have to order my Gukek models so I can get them printed, so I can get them painted for my Ocean Thunder game. And then I got to finish getting my Quar to a finished point. I got to do some touch-ups and some other stuff to make them look better. Got to make it. I've got color on their skin, but I got to get some splotches going on them, so make them look a little better. And then Brother Jay will have all the different tractors for what a tractor, and then of course Reese will have his stuff ready to go for my our Force on Force game. Yep.
Yes. This is the first con, right? Your first one.
Yeah. Yes, this is the first time that this event is being held. It's the guy running it has experience running conventions. He's run the Border Wars convention for a while, and which was the primary Kansas City historical wargaming event. But he's decided to divest himself from that group of people, and rightfully so. Won't get into it as to why, but it's a good decision on his point. Nora, I'm going to be taking care of that soundtrack. Telemachus, we are going to be playing Fistful of Quar. Well, Jay will be running. Jay, my brother, will be running Fistful of Quar. His Quar and my Quar together on the field of the battle. So, yeah, it should be pretty good. Looking forward to Market Garden, a Quar too far. That'd be pretty cool. Nord says Holland 44 is going to be put on the gaming table right after I pop down a Great Battles of Julius Caesars.
Hell yeah. How's North Africa doing, Nord?
Telemachus says both of our Quar would be a quorum. Yes, it would. It would be a quorum. All the Quar together would be a quorum. Very true. And then Brother Jay and I are still working on the rules we want to have for this stuff here. Our 1/2400th scale Star Trek TMP era stuff. So I haven't printed anything new. Well, I did print this, but it was kind of a failure. But I think it should still be okay. I gotta get it cleaned. But this is one of my Romulan ships that I really, really, really like. The for whatever reason, this side over here decided to lift on the plate. So I don't know how the wing is going to turn out, if it's too short or if it's bent or whatnot. But I got to run it through the alcohol and then give it a wash and pull it off of its supports to see how it goes. But yeah, it's what I've been doing. Spending time with the wife, of course. That's always good.
What alternative armies are next, Brian?
Golly, I don't know, man. You can tell I changed my room. It's a little different now. I'm sitting in a different spot now because I put the PLA and the resin printer over here. The wash and cure station will be here tomorrow, and I have to roll over here. I'll be able. You can see the closet's way over here. But I don't know. It's probably gonna be I'm still going through the Hordes of the Future series, and then there's the Ion Age.
Brian is diving into 3D printing, everybody.
Nice.
He's had his FDM printer for a while. Got him hooked up with what kind of resin printer, Brian?
It's the Elegoo Mars 4.
Yep.
Nice.
It was on. Well, It was on. It was $189.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
So I was just like, fine, I'll go ahead and get one. But yeah, bajillions of them. And then I got a whole because for the challenge, I'm doing strictly Vikings and Saxons. And I got I already told you, remember, I got the Saxon leaders from the Battle of Hastings and Alfred and all that. Yeah. Elagugu, yes, Telemachus. So, but I was going ahead and that Mars, just to get it set up and all that, it tells you to use an A4 paper. So I put it in there, did its thing, whatever. It starts beeping, beep beep. I was like, oh, crap. So, and see what happens. Oh, and this came in today too.
I can't remember on my Neptune how to get it to do the leveling stuff. I think I leveled that printer once, and I haven't messed with it since.
Yeah.
And then it really did a number on me here. Like it started scraping really hard on one of the corners.
Oh,
like digging the extruder into the plate.
Yeah, because it tells you that once one gets down, you're supposed to put your hand on it, press it down, and then lock it up.
No, that's a different one. I'm talking about my FDM printer. You're talking about your resin printer.
Oh, sorry.
But yes. I mean, we have the same resin or FDM printer, don't we? Don't you have a Neptune also?
Huh? Oh, I got the Elegoo Pro, Ultra Pro, PLA one, whatever.
Yeah, the Neptune.
Yeah. So I got that. That's going to strictly, obviously, be for all the terrain and all that. And then we'll do the miniatures with the resin. And this came in today. It's that water washable 2.0, 1,000 grams. Is that?
Get it, man. Chris, you use water washable resin, don't you?
Nope. I use standard IPA.
Oh, okay. Is it Jay? Is it your brother that does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I use the old style, but I get the alcohol into the wash and cure, run it through, and then hot water to rinse that off and pull the supports off.
Oh, okay. There you go. I started just shooting the slightest, just a little bit extra alcohol into. So, like, if I can, I usually try and keep my build plates ish, or my build plates of minis together ish on the wash, and then I can usually pull them out and hit them with some IPA to clean them off as I'm going, and that kind of maintains my level pretty well in there, which is nice. Yeah, because otherwise it's just kind of an attritional loss. But with that, I find that I'm able to maintain that level, and that does a pretty good job of, because you get that white little frosting stuff, once you're cured.
I don't.
With a little bit of excess alcohol on there with just the slightest amount of uncured resin, and it doesn't really affect anything, but it looks god awful.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why I run mine underneath the hot water. Once I've run it through the alcohol wash, I then run under the hot water, and the hot water does two things. It rinses off all of the remainder of the alcohol that's on there, and it basically makes the supports fall off with just a little bit of convincing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Is when it's done printing, you take the supports off first and then throw it in the wash?
No. I'm sorry. Wash it, take the supports off, then cure it after that.
Yes.
Okay.
Wash.
I do wash, rinse, remove, cure.
Okay.
Hell, I got sirloin, I got brisket, or I have pork steak. Pork steak's good. We grilled a lot tonight, boys. That's a good night. Good night for grilling. It's a little dark, but whatever. That's fine.
Today was a nice day.
Dude, it's beautiful. It's like 76 out here, 74 maybe.
Right now in West Central Illinois, it is clear and 67. It was 48 this morning. Hello, Nancy.
Short this morning.
Slowly disappeared.
Yeah, don't overcure. I normally run my small stuff. I run for 2 minutes, and that seems to be good enough.
With you printing mainly figures, Brian, you're not going to have to cure very long. Sometimes, like tanks or whatnot, you got to bake them a little bit more.
Yeah, how long are you supposed to do it? 30 minutes or what? I mean, how do you
what? Absolutely.
No.
Oh, good God, no.
I don't know.
You'll have a new puddle of resin you can reuse.
So,
hey, Jeffy.
Like I said, for most of my stuff, I do 2 minutes in the cure station. I think I might have done this for 6 minutes, maybe I did it 2 minutes twice.
I was going to say I'd flip it over on the bottom and do a minute or so, flip it back over to top, do a minute or so, and then just kind of bake it for a few.
What happens if you overcook it? Does it just snap or crack in pieces?
It gets really, really brittle.
As long as we don't catch Brian printing out trash on his PLA just so he can create trash stream.
Right. I found an STL of a
yogurt dish,
a yogurt bowl. I'm gonna print that out.
74. Well, it was cool here. It's 94 right now.
Oh
yeah, but
Chris Long says it can explode if you drop it from like a foot up. I mean, if it's the big stuff, yeah.
Brian's original idea was just to set it out in the sun for a couple days.
You can do that too.
Don't forget to create, what do you call it, holes or whatever, if you're going to put something thick and solid.
Well, only if you're going to hollow it.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to hollow it. If you're not hollowing it, you don't need to do that. It can cause you some problems.
Hollow, that was the word.
Yeah, if you hollow it, then you 100% need holes. Otherwise, it will blow up on you eventually. Not blow up. It'll rupture on you. That's a better word for it.
Well, that's an option
Plastic
too.
Soldier Company was having a ton of issues with that. People kept posting pictures of their stuff they bought from PSC. It was 3D printed that had popped. A little embarrassing.
Yeah. Like, you would think they would have known what was going on. You would think.
Getting excited here. A couple more days, I hope.
So you move?
I hope. I get my keys. My neighbor that's moving out, he left me a whole bunch of USPS shipping boxes of different sizes looking outside my door.
Excited about moving. Ugh.
Well, I only got to move 20 feet.
Oh. Dude, this is so much faster than printing using the PLA printer.
What do you mean?
These walls. Making these walls.
Oh.
Instant gratification right here.
I'm handling them perfectly. They're still in the box. And that's where they're going to stay until I get the urge to play it.
What are those?
Last gamble. Brian, you know you can get the tri-packs of water-based resin from Walmart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got mine for like $42 of the Anycubic stuff.
That's pretty for tri-pack.
Anycubic from Walmart.
Can I
So
use
you're
like?
gonna play Last Gamble in December? Jeff, do you hear this, Sadist?
What's that?
Nord said he's going to make himself play Last Gamble in December.
He don't even own it.
Well, yeah, he's got a few months.
I got a 3-pack of these for a guy.
All right.
From Wally World. I mean, I don't know what they got now, but I paid $42 for 3 of them.
Jeffy's
And
got
you'll never use it.
stuff, huh?
Oh, I will shortly.
Oh, you will, Jeff?
I'm going to print every freaking ACW miniature I can find. I'm going to play the biggest battle on my table you guys have ever seen. And then I'm going to throw it all,
Hell yeah.
then I'm throw it all in the trash.
Hell yeah, buddy. I'm in. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready. McMurray was born ready. He was born prepped for Jeff's magnificent ACW adventures.
Yep, I'm going to play a big Civil War game. First thing I'm going to set up when I move. And then I'm going to go BCS crazy.
Dude, I just had a light.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're going to play a big Civil War game first thing, and then you were going to not invite Brian. I'm just kidding. Brian, when are we playing that, by the way? Sunday? Brian.
I can't hear you. You're all chopping.
That's you then, buddy.
Are we playing ACW on Sunday?
On Sunday?
Time to reboot your fucking modem, bud.
Who, me?
Yep. If you say all of us are choppy, he sounds crystal clear to me.
Or he's saying he's all choppy because he doesn't want to answer the question as to whether we're.
Yeah, that was option B.
So what? Just leave studio and come back, right?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
When I say reboot your modem, we have cable internet or you got that new shit.
Ah. Cox cable.
Yeah, you have a modem.
He's got the internet that goes through the air, Jeff.
You're going to unplug your modem and then reboot it. I mean, and then for 30 seconds and plug it back in. Don't do that now. You won't have any internet. The box that your Cox cable comes into the house.
You got the internet box, Brian.
Alrighty. I'll be back.
Oh, watch you. He won't get any internet back. We'll never see him again.
Right.
Ice cream. I love it. Hissy, what are you going to play next, buddy? I saw your France 40 game. That was one of my favorite games from Avalon Hill when I was a kid.
Okay.
Jeffy, I was thinking about that. Whatever that July 2nd strategy and tactics is. What do you think?
Is that the Paul Koenig one?
No, it's not. No, not the Paul Koenig Gettysburg. I have that one, and then I have his Shiloh game because his Shiloh game was in a strategy and tactics. It's an old strategies and tactics. But yeah, it's a July 2nd Gettysburg game. It's like a half sheet. You know what I mean? Like an 11 by 17.
I don't think I recognize this one.
Yeah, I think you sent it to me.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I think like 2 or 3 of them, didn't I?
Because that's not. I got Shiloh on my own. That's the Paul Koenig game. But then I could have swore you sent me the Gettysburg one that I have.
I think I sent you 2 Gettysburg games that were small ones, small footprints.
Yeah, I mean, at separate times because you sent me Little Round Top at one point.
Right.
But that's the one where the rules are all screwy. Like they're in 8 million different pages, and I can't figure out how to get them to go back together such that the pages line up in any way.
Right.
Because it's not. Yeah, I don't know, but and that looks cool. But I realize I also probably need to get something smaller out there to play as well.
Well, I'm curious here as to what are you going to do with 2mm ACW? What's your intention, young man?
Probably the same thing as my intention with 2mm ACW. Play games, have fun, get chicks.
Okay, well, who had a break, man?
It'll work out better for Charles, but you know. You guys ever see that cartoon, The Boondocks?
Oh, yeah.
You know how they have to call the granddad bitches Jefferson because he gets so many? That's what we're going to have to start calling Charles.
Right.
Charles, the ladies Latora. On account of, Charles gets the ladies and stuff. You
So what's Chris Long up to? What's he been doing?
He said Plains Indians he's got printing.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think he's been putting in a ton of work on Move to Contact.
That's also cool. Definitely like that. Well, crap.
All right, I'll be right back unmuted.
Mr. Jeffy, What what were you playing most recently?
Well, I haven't played anything because I've been getting ready to move. So
yeah,
I'm trying to think what the last game was I did play. Hell, I can't even remember, Chris. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get old.
I was going through that crunch there where I wasn't really happy to play anything. So, but I'm actually getting a little excited right now, but I can't set nothing up because I need to move.
Right. I hate moving. I mean, I wouldn't mind the move that you're about to make because you don't have to do it like all at once.
Right.
And you're going literally walking across the hall.
Literally.
But
Charles, what battle, Charles? Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Good stuff. Well, found out that nobody makes decals for Star Trek ships in 1/2400 scale.
Make your own.
That's what I'm learning how to make text in a curve,
right?
So I can do the ship names and registry numbers on the dishes for the Star Trek for the Federation ships.
Cool.
So, and then I just I've got to find it's probably too old for me to use, but I used to have decal paper that I could run through my printer. I'm going to have to probably find new stuff.
I'm fortunate enough that the county buys me a subscription to Adobe Suite.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I don't have the luxury of that. I'm going to have to come up with a cheaper version.
What's that one out there that everybody uses? It's like an Adobe Photoshop, but it's free.
Well, for Photoshop, I use Graphics Converter by Lemkesoft out of Germany.
Yeah.
But for doing the text on a curve, I got to find something that is Illustrator. And I think I've got that with this software called Inkscape.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes. Okay, who's back?
Murray. Well, no, he never left. He's just muted. Oh, Brian. It has to be Brian.
Brian Guy. Is that better?
Yeah, it's still choppy. Is it choppy?
Turn your camera on so we can see.
Huh?
Turn your camera on, I'll tell you.
Okay, hold on. Got me some sweet and sour meatballs.
Well, you're fuzzy as shit. It's a question of what we sound like to you.
Yeah, see, you choppy and Chris gets choppy. McMurray gets choppy.
You got something else going on. So when you do, I meant to tell you this. When you do, is your modem where your cable comes in, is it an all-in-one, or do you have a separate router?
It's a built-in. We just got the fiber in a couple months ago, and it's in the wall fiber, and we got mesh units.
Oh yeah, I don't know nothing about that shit.
So
mesh units should. Yeah, I've got Deco, and it's not a problem for me. Did you set it up yourself, or did you have some?
It was easy. You just plug it into the outlet, and then it sets it up itself, and then it goes on my cell phone. I can control it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was making sure that you didn't You didn't give somebody money to set it up for you.
Oh, I don't think I have anything running in the background either. No, I don't know. Oh well. I'll just go ahead and close screen. Don't mind me. Is my voice chopped?
No, you're fine. You're coming through clear.
It's just a video then.
You might be getting some packet loss on your incoming shit.
Which brand mesh router? I use Deco. Andrew. DECO.
It's the same. I use the same one.
Yeah. Now I could reboot. Click on it, and I'll lose you guys for a little bit, but I could hit reboot and see what happens.
Looks like your computer's bugged. Did you reboot your computer while you were rebooting your modem?
No.
Could be. It could be. It could be. It could be cashed out. So, Chuck, you still haven't answered my question yet about. Hold on. Let me make sure. Are you going to play a particular ACW battle with your minis, or just going to create something?
We'll bring it up again. We'll load on it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Watching all my buddies down in Georgia playing GVACW.
He's going to start Avalon Hill's Malta game tonight.
Well, he's already been playing that. I still haven't tried that game out, nor either one of the after games from MMP. I haven't tried either one of them for SCS. Started to one time.
Which game?
The two SCS games from Multiman for North Africa. The original Africa one and then the other one. Oh, he's playing Creed. Yeah, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, it's still an island in the Mediterranean.
Or if you ask Jester, that's still Europe. I'm just funning.
What, Crete?
Yeah, Jester said Tunisia was the ETO, if you recall.
Oh, I recall. Doorknob.
Hey, Jeffrey.
Huh.
Did you get Browner's Farm?
I have scenarios for that.
No, but did you get the new one from Mr. Lutman?
Oh, no. I haven't bought any of the latest ones.
I'm about to say all three of his series
Big hitters, yeah.
just dropped games.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, all four, because they just dropped the Vicksburg Black Swan, right?
Doing Chickamauga Black Swan.
I'm sorry, that's the one.
But I haven't seen that. Has it dropped?
I don't think so. Then again, the other ones just dropped straight on, so who knows?
Yeah. But he's got a lot of other people doing those designs.
Yeah, I know Claude does a bunch of the black or blind sword stuff, and
my next order of his is gonna be. Well, I haven't got my new tattered flags yet. The review copy, and from what I understand, they're shipping already. So I'm a little curious if I've been forgotten about. So, no big.
that, or I wonder if the review copies have to go to somebody and then get sent out, as opposed to the other ones just getting ordered straight from Blue Panther.
Yeah, Well, the thing is that it was the owner of Blue Panther that emailed me.
Oh.
Telling me he needed my address to send me my review copy. It might have just slipped through the cracks. I'm not, if he sends it, he sends it. I'm not going to freak out about it.
Nor I get the feeling that answer is a hard yes. Jeff, what do you think? Is the Most Fearful Sacrifice easier to play solo than 3 Days of Gettysburg? Whole game?
Oh, yeah, by far, yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say, unless something is drastically misunderstood in my brain. Then
it cracks me up. It cracks me up when they talk about how everybody talks about the size of the map for Most Fearful Sacrifice. Shit, that's half the size of 3 Days of Gettysburg.
Well, that's my point. Like, that's colossal, and then there's only 3 or 4 reference sheets for the Most Fearful Sacrifice, as opposed to a reference book for Three Dog, and especially, dude, War Between the States still blows my mind, man. I want somebody to try and explain that spiral supply graph chart situation thing to me.
Yeah, once I ever get that out and go after it, it'll start coming back to me.
Like, I feel like that's the kind of thing you could probably get a ton of views on if you actually walked through playing it, just because, good Lord, man.
I haven't seen anybody play it. Well, a lot of people think it's broken, but I think it's the granddaddy of those types of games. So, but Chris, I told you I set up my U.S. Civil War and then took it down, and I'm gonna get rid of it.
Yeah, you did.
Mike, it's hex-based, not measured now. Mike, that seems to be the biggest thing.
No. The new Tattered Flags is the same as the old one.
No, it's got hexes on it now.
No,
Yeah.
It does not. It does not.
Oh, here we go.
I know. I've already seen all the images of the map and everything. It's the same type of game with some modified rules. Sort of cleaner rules, apparently, that Herman was trying to straighten out.
So besides it being a huge strategic level game, or not a huge strategic level game, but a strategic level game, what is your primary dissatisfaction with U.S. Civil War?
I realize that strategic level Civil War games are not my ball of wax.
Okay.
That was it. I mean, I just couldn't get settled with it.
Jeff, the pictures of Into the Whirlpool have hexes on them. It's 100% a hex game.
Well, that ain't no good. Why would he do that?
That was the whole point of re-implementing it.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Hang on a fucking minute. No, hang on. Am I losing my mind?
Probably.
Yes, you are.
I am losing my mind. Stand by. Hang on.
You're gonna make me lose my mind.
It's made by Victory Point, right?
Blue Panther.
Jeff?
Blue Panther. Victory Point Games is the original one.
Okay.
Tell you, I saw the Facebook pictures when they laid the whole game out.
I know. Hang on.
Up in here, up in here.
My copy should be here at some point in time. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. You're right.
Sorry, Norton.
I thought that was one of the things that he was talking about. Mea culpa, my bad. But yeah. No, you're right, Jeff. I was looking at where somebody had posted a picture of themselves playing a Blind Swords game, and then also had a picture of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, so they've already got it up. You can order it right now. So
yeah, like I said, mine is somewhere in the maelstrom of shipping. So I ordered that and a couple other games from Blue Panther.
Yeah, if it gets shipped out to everybody, I mean, I'll send an email to Steve at Blue Panther, Mr. Jones, and say, was this forgotten, or do I just need to go ahead and buy it? And that's no big deal, because I will.
It also might be worth making sure that it's not lost somewhere in the maelstrom of the U.S. Postal Service.
That's going to be so much fun. And Herman told me that he extended some of the battlefield, and he added more. He added the second corps units into it.
Oh, so okay, nice.
Create more fighting.
Nice. Yeah, there's Blue Panther. I ordered it. Holy moly, a week ago. What? Where the hell's my shipment notification, Blue Panther? That's kind of screwy. Yeah, I ordered it on the 14th. I don't have a shipping notification in here.
Now what? August 13th.
What? It
says it started shipping August 13th.
Yeah. What kind of phony baloney operation are you running over there, Jeff?
I don't know, but I'm going to email him. As soon as I hear the first person get their copy, I'm going to email him. Just curious.
I tagged you in a post on Facebook from a few days ago where somebody's talking about their copy.
Yeah.
Their copy arriving. What are they? Oh, I got that. Battle for Tenochtitlan and Hammer of Judea from Blue Panther. Those are all those other two lists I've been staring at.
Blue Panther is also selling Bill Molyneux's Battle of Wise Fort.
Yeah, they're selling a fair number of his games.
I'm just not fond of their counters. I'm just curious to see what these come out like.
Oh, in the different sizes?
Well, they're real thick.
No, I'm saying, but I wonder where they have the tags on them with the not squared counters.
Oh yeah. Well, most of their shit has side nibs.
Well, that's my point. I don't know if it'll be side nibs or if it'll be on the short ends or what, because they aren't square anymore.
Hey, I got a good picture here. I'm a sexy dude.
Any picture of Jeffy's a good picture.
I ain't talking about Jeffy. I'm talking about me.
Yeah, your picture looks good now. That's your
so it's got Brian in it.
That's your other camera, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The camera you got on the side, that has a shit picture on it. Sorry.
They're both the same camera.
All right, that's weird. Yeah, I know. I was having an issue too because I had too many 4K cameras hooked up, and even as strong as my computer is, it did not like that.
Huh.
Hey, there's Chris Arnold with Don Arnold.
Hey.
Hey, quit being nosy, Meandry. Golly, I can't do anything, geez.
Yeah. You're the one pointing at the cool stuff on your wall, jerk face.
Still got that song in my head in order.
Excuse me.
What's your cool stuff, Brian?
His pictures and whatnot.
Tombstone behind me. That was my dad's Arizona map for who knows how long. It's got all the mines.
What I'm excited about is BCS going to the East Front.
Oh, so am I.
I know, Brian. Both of us are gonna order copies.
Yeah, dude. Not only am I a huge fan of BCS, but anything Eastern Front, I'm all in on. There was obviously not enough cool stuff going on with BCS with Aircourt and everything else. That was just too boring. We need to go to wide open mud pits and tank battles. What is it, Jeffy? Rasputitsa?
Yeah, the mud.
Yep.
Rah, rah, dun, 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 dun.
And now Brian is celebrating the Soviet.
It's not one of your Mexican Chihuahua rain dances. Yeah, I'm a little disturbed about this Tattered Flags thing. All the preloading I did for them and videos and stuff.
Brian,
Yo,
have you been riding around on the back of war rigs and stuff?
right back to Horde Rigs. What?
Yeah, doing the like Mad Max thing, or what kind of truck you driving around?
I just have a Chevy Silver.
Well, yeah, but hang on. Like, sit up for a second. I think everybody's worried. Yeah, you got silver spray paint all over your chin. You were doing the witness me thing. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm kidding. You know you're beautiful, Brian.
I decided to try to watch that dumb-looking version of the Battle of the Bulge movie with Tom Berenger in it. And then I realized it's about Lanzarath Ridge.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, very, very, very bad representation of Lanzarath Ridge.
Really?
Yeah, terrible bad.
How? You need like 20 whopping American actors to cover the entire site.
They had, here was the funny part. They sent a platoon over, which we know there was an INR platoon over there, right?
Yeah, Lyle Bex.
They were talking about they needed to tie in with the 99th Division on one side and the 106th on the other side. I'm like, wait a minute. You sent a platoon in to tie in between two complete divisions. I was like, come on here. And then I never saw any, because they didn't take out how many Panthers? 15?
I don't think they had many Panthers because it was elements of the first Fallschirmjäger that were running up on them.
Yeah, but didn't they destroy something like 15 Panthers down this little village below it in Lanzarath below them?
I don't know. I don't think so. I want to say that's the extent of their heaviest armament was a couple of Jeeps that they had, or a Jeep that they had dug in or two.
Another story.
I don't know. I need to reread The Longest Winter. That's a really good book. Yeah, that makes me sad, Jeff, because that has the potential to be super cool. You could basically make a John Wick movie where it's just Lyle Balk and 15 other dudes just John Wicking Krauts all day. Like, come on, man. That's wild to read. Like, they did. Then finally they're like, yeah, we have no ammo. Like, not we're low on ammo. Like, we don't have ammo. And because it was 19 guys out of that INR platoon and then 4 observers, Jeff. They were a little heavy in the artillery department. But they did. They stopped the entire 6th Panzer Army's advance down that road for the better part of the day until finally they were like, what if we just flank them because there's like 20 of them sitting on a hill, huh?
Right.
And then it worked, and they were prisoners for a few months, and then they got back, and everybody knows Lyle Balk's name.
I'm so excited to get my gaming tables back up and going. Wonder how long that excitement will last.
Well, hopefully you choose a good game to start with, because I get the terrible feeling that if you don't,
The foot.
it might not last too long. So we got to make sure we find you a good one to start with.
That's why it's going to be a big American Civil War game.
Yeah, like the entirety of Gettysburg. I
haven't told anybody what it is I'm playing yet. So.
Oh, you already decided?
I've got 2. I've got a few days to figure it out. So.
That's fine. I'll ask Todd.
I don't know, Nord. Brother, I don't know. I don't know if I just got burnt or just threw some stuff on the table that didn't appeal to me, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be.
So I've noticed that because I still have that Independence Day or War of Independence, that historical gaming company AWI game is still sitting on my table. And I think I need to just take it down, call it a day, and put up something else. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's silly. It's not even like a sunk time issue because I didn't play it. I just set the damn thing up. And it's been up there for a minute because I put that up on the 4th or 5th of last month, Jeff. Jesus, I need to do something with that.
How long has the NFS map been sitting on your table out
there? Shut up.
That's right. Yeah, I thought so.
That's been a minute. But we have played other stuff out there in the meantime. It's not just sitting, not doing anything. Like there are actually other things going on that table. Like that's where we're playing Storm over Arnhem.
Right.
That's probably where we'll play Storm over Normandy.
Thought you were supposed to do that. Are y'all doing that again tomorrow?
I don't know if we're doing that tomorrow. We might be. Yeah, I think we are doing that tomorrow, actually. Now I think about it, I believe we are. Let me shoot Toddy Boy a text and double check, but I think so because we should finish it up in the next.
Wait a minute. You're not doing nothing with him. He's on his way to Denver.
Oh, he's on his way to Denver right now?
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, he said.
Oh, okay.
That's why we haven't heard a peep out of him today, I think.
That's fine. We'll figure it out. But yeah, because that's we should only have one game or one kind of session left of that because we were getting 3 turns done without too much trouble. And to be honest with you, he's going to have me smashed in victory points anyways. So it's rough, man. Like I feel like in order to win that game, you basically have to be Johnny Frost, which is a tall order. Like I know we talked about that before where do games stand up to XYZ test can sometimes be a bit of a
Oh man, I would love to see somebody do a rebuild of Highway to the Reich and make it a great game. I always liked the first one from SPI, but I can't get my hands on that one.
And it's quiet.
awkward silence.
This day in history.
Do it.
Oh yeah, what was this day in history?
It's
Let's see,
August 21st.
A couple 24th from now, we got a big one. Who knows what happens a couple 21st from now?
Well,
Right. What?
Last week we had VJ Day and the landings of Operation Dragoon.
Accurate.
In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen.
Who knows?
Wow.
Well, without looking, who's got October 21st? Come on, it's me. Who's over the mantle?
October 21st?
Yep. Who's over my mantle?
That'd be Nelson. Is it Battle of Trafalgar?
It is Trafalgar Day.
Yep.
Who? Oh, that's that boat guy. That's that boat dude up there in the Great Lakes area.
Yep.
Yeah, that boat dude.
There you go. In
That's the one.
1808, British General Arthur Wellesley used his thin red line of infantry to defeat French General, some Frenchy name, forces at the Battle of Vimeiro, leading to British control of Portugal.
Yep.
All right, Jeff. Quiet, Brian, or Jeff Quiet, Chris Quiet. Brian, who's Arthur Wellesley?
Who?
Who is Arthur Wellesley?
I don't know.
The guy he was just talking about.
Okay.
Wound up defeating Napoleon twice.
Wow.
In big ones. Come on.
They made a beef out of him.
So was that Battle of Bighorn?
God, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Jeff, you excited for Pikachu Pass and Charizard Cavern?
With Arthur Wellesley leading the Confederates?
Yeah, all those cool battles that happened out there in Arizona. We got the Battle of Bulbasaur Butte. All of them, man.
Oh, guys.
I don't know that many more Pokemans, but boy, how many Arizonans are big fans of them. They name all their landscapes after them.
Hawaii became a state today.
Yep. Here's a biggie. 1485. Wars of the Roses ended.
I just missed that.
I didn't hear you because all I heard was Mutt chuckling.
Nat Turner led his slave rebellion in Virginia in 1831.
There you go.
I have no idea what's going on. My phone just got real quiet. Like, huh.
Oh, I remember this. The 1986 in Cameroon, that gas cloud killed all those people.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about Brian getting the farts again?
In Cameroon.
All I heard was gas cloud killed all those people.
Whatever.
And that time the DOD had to cover up after Brian's last taco day.
Here's one
that
for
was
you.
a great taco incident.
Yeah. It looked like what's that? You remember that Devil's Hole place or Gateway to Hell in Uzbekistan or whatever, where it's just a constant burning hole in the ground. The reason you haven't heard anything about that is last time Brian went to Taco Bell, he accidentally ordered all his stuff with fire sauce, and then he was cutting the lawn, accident, and now all of a sudden that Gateway to Hell place is pretty tame. There's just a giant burning crater in Arizona now.
Dirty Dancing hit the theaters on this day in 1987.
That was back in the day when Jeff was a backup dancer, body double for Patrick Swayze.
Jennifer Grey. I had nice legs.
That's who my wife was always compared to.
Dude, I tell you, here's what I think is really, really cool when it comes to my job. So I do some programming. I've been trying to write this application for 3 months. And the API that I'm using doesn't have the ability to do this one certain task. And today, I finagled my way into making it happen.
Hell yeah, Jeffy. Get
I
some.
had a boner all afternoon. It wasn't funny.
That's what happens when you're a super awesome, cool tech guy like Jeff.
Nobody puts Brian in the corner.
Here you go for you. Yesterday was the anniversary in 1851 of the first America's Cup race.
Oh, nice.
Nordic, it has to be Connolly because of that one movie in Target store, whatever that was.
And the reason why it's called the America's Cup, originally it was called the 100 Guinea Cup by the Royal Yacht Squadron of Great Britain. And the United States sent the the SS America over. There's a 100-foot schooner and beat the British. And from that point on, and for the next 120 something years, every time it was ran, the United States beat the British until eventually the Australians came up with a cheating boat that won the race. But yeah, for 100 and something odd years, the United States would every 4 years beat the British at a yacht race. And that's why it's called the America's Cup. And yes, Jennifer Connelly is the hottest of the two.
I do either one.
Well, I'm not going to throw either of them out of bed for eating crackers, but I mean, if I could choose, if I was allowed to choose, it'd be Connelly.
That box was your Battle of the Marrow, which I'm waiting for the new one to get sent to me. Another one. Wonder if I'll get that one. Boy, where have we degenerated to?
Dude, I've been a degenerate for years. I don't know about yourself.
That was the that was one of the 2 test play copies, Mikey.
I'm pretty sure
they'll send me that, so I would like to think they would. Because Devin reminded me of it the other night. So.
Hey, Jeff, time to stand up and do the truffle shuffle. Yeah, Carrie Green was from the Goonies, I think. The redhead.
Yes, she was.
Yeah. So that made me immediately think of the truffle shuffle. So one of you guys need to stand up and do it. Truffle shuffle.
I've lost too much weight to do that.
The Goonies is a great movie.
It's.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys! Baby Ruth!
Nice.
For my wife to walk in. What the heck?
What in the wide world of sports is going on?
Yeah.
Ew. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead.
Fine, bye. I'll see you later. Oh, we're just starting to have fun.
Anyway, go wrap it up. I gotta go do the night's dishes.
Oh, wait a minute, Chris Long. Have you seen this meme on Facebook? Mommy,
which one?
What is a Canadian? It's an unarmed North American with health insurance, sweetie.
Oh.
Yeah, unarmed North American with health insurance that has no qualms committing war crimes.
Oh my God!
What? Oh, well, I walked back into an awesome part of this.
I just saw that on Facebook. Sorry.
It's all good, dog.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Remember, this week until September, I think it was 12th, 14th, something like that. Maybe 21st. No, September 21st. Yeah, 1 month. September 21st. Between now and then, if you go and pre-order the Fistful of Lead Adventures in the Age of Steam, and use the coupon code STEAM, STEAM, you will get 10% off, and it will be shipped to you in November.
Damn, I missed that part. I missed the discount code. I just got excited and went and ordered it.
Big, bold letters at the top of the email.
Yeah, it's $56 total.
Oh, whatever. Such is life.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Dune over Firefly? What's that?
I'll take Dune over Firefly. Do you see HBO Max is coming out with the Dune series?
That'll be cool. So, all righty, guys. Well, like I said, head on over to WileyGames.com, pre-order, use the coupon code STEAM to get 10% off. Don't be a dingus like McMurray.
I ordered
So-
I was about to say I think I got the 10% off and I still ordered the bundle. So whatever.
Okay.
Look at Warmut. Everybody go follow that outstanding, awesome YouTube channel, Hex to Hex.
Yeah.
It's the
Do
only other
all the
YouTube
things.
channel affiliated with Chronicles of Not Jay.
Thumbs up the video here. So, all right, guys.
Yeah, bye,
Until
Brian, and many
next
Warmut.
time, we'll see you on the flip side.
See you guys.